Hi, Tony Celzo here at Stringcan. Do you manage a bunch of millennials, a bunch of X's, a bunch of Y's? Do you deal with that generation every day? Have you ever dealt with, well, I sent them an email? I do. I do a lot. And you know what? The one thing that I think we forget is these generations have grown up in different times, grown up in different modes of communication. And what is normal to them is not necessarily normal to us. So educating them and teaching them how to communicate in a world that has multiple generations working in it is one of the things we talk about all the time at Stringcan. You know, did you email and did you call? In fact, we have a model we call email, call. And the funny thing is so many people don't realize today that email is a support communication. It is not a form of communication. Communication is when we are connecting as people, when we're talking to each other, and when there's an exchange. Email is a one-way ticket. Now, you can get a read receipt and you can see whether or not somebody opened it, but you don't know how they took it. Only when you're communicating do you understand and have some feedback on what that person's actually doing. So really teaching these generations that email is a support system. Social is not just because you posted something and you had a conversation via social, doesn't mean you're communicating. Now, I would argue that social is a higher form of communication if there's a back and forth than email. But what you really need to understand is they need to know the model. And so we talk about call, email, call. So call, I'm sending you an email, here's what's going to be, here's what I need from you, getting the email in their email box, and then calling them to see if they opened it, see if they reviewed it, and then go through that process. Then we talk about LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter, even if they don't respond to that, because everybody communicates in different forms. But the object, the real understanding there for those generations is it's the exchange. It's when the ideas, it's the connection that is communication. It is not, I sent an email.